The Russian people watched their savings evaporate, their industries collapse, and their nation humiliated. That experience left a permanent mark on Russian strategic thinking. An entire generation of Russian leaders came to view the IMF not as a neutral financial institution but as a tool of Western geopolitical control. They saw how the same patterns played out in Asia during the 1997 financial crisis, how the IMF demanded that Thailand, Indonesia, and South Korea dismantle capital controls and accept punishing austerity while Western investors bought distressed assets at the sale prices. They watched as the IMF's medicine inconsistently seemed to benefit creditors in New York and London, while devastating workers in Bangkok and BNOs or 80s for decades. This system seemed unshakable. The dollar remained the dominant reserve currency. The IMF maintained its position as the central node of international financial crisis management, and nations that challenged this arrangement found themselves isolated. But something changed starting in this early 2000s. A coalition of nations began building alternative infrastructure. China launched the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank in 2016. The BRICS nations created the new development bank by bilateral currency swap agreements proliferated. Russia and China began settling trade rubles in UN. These were not random initiatives. This was a systematic preparation for a world where the IMF's authority was no longer absolute. The turning point came with the sanctions regime imposed after 2022 when Western nations froze $300 billion of Russian central bank reserves. They demonstrated that the international financial system could be weaponized at will. Russia was not simply facing economic pressure. Russia was facing the prospect of permanent exclusion from dollar-dominated global finance. At that moment, the calculation shifted entirely. If you are already